Which Downton Abbey cast members are together in real life? From Jim Carter and Imelda Staunton to Laura Carmichael and Michael C. Fox, these cast members of the hit period drama franchise have been together for many years. Find out more as the final chapter closes of Julian Fellowes' long-running family saga. Downton Abbey has gifted the world with unforgettable romances, but did you know that some of the stars are together in real life? As the final chapter of Julian Fellowes' long-running family saga comes to an end with its third and final film, Downton Abbey, the grand finale, get the lowdown on the love lives of its stars. From Jim Carter and Imelda Staunton to Laura Carmichael and Michael C. Fox, these cast members have been together for years off-screen. Keep reading to find out more. Laura Carmichael and Michael C. Fox. Laura Carmichael, aka Lady Edith Crawley, is in a relationship with Michael C. Fox, who was introduced as Andrew Parker in Season 5. The couple, who met on the set of Downton, went public with their relationship in 2016, and they've since welcomed a son named Luca. Speaking to the Sunday Post, Michael said, "We try not to talk about it, Downton Abbey, too much outside of our personal lives." And that was the same on set. It was just professional. We'd go to work and we didn't want it to be a thing in any way when we were working together. Imelda Staunton and Jim Carter. Imelda Staunton and Jim Carter have been married for over 40 years. The stars, who appear as Lady Maud Bagshaw and Mr. Carson, tied the knot in 1983, after working on a 1982 production of Guys and Dolls. They're also proud parents to actress Bessie Carter, who currently portrays Prudence Featherington in Bridgerton. Speaking about the secret to their marriage, Imelda told British Vogue, "Success is a really tricky word. And it should be spelled with a very small s. I think it poisons people. I feel Jim and I have made our lives work as a marriage within this business, and we take our life more seriously than our jobs. Of course, we both take the job very seriously," she continued. "But you go, what's the most important thing here? That I play another part? Or that we go on a very nice holiday? Or that we have that time in the garden, that we have our life? But we can afford to say that, I don't mean financially, but with the work we've done and are lucky enough to still be doing. I think we know how fortunate we are." Elizabeth McGovern is known and loved for her portrayal of Cora Crawley. Away from the cameras, the 64-year-old is married to Simon Curtis, the director of Downton Abbey, A New Era and Downton Abbey, the grand finale. Elizabeth and Simon married in 1992, and together they share daughters, Matilda and Grace. Chatting exclusively to Hello, Elizabeth revealed what it was like collaborating with her husband on the Downton Abbey sequel. "I felt so proud of him," she said. "I was a little bit worried going into it because it's really difficult going into a thing that's so established with so many actors doing their parts for so long, but he rose to the occasion and was really brilliant, and he's done a fantastic film." She added, "It's a very interesting challenge, but I tried as much as I could to think of him as the director and not the guy who's always watching TV in the background." Phyllis Logan and Kevin McNally. Phyllis Logan has played Mrs. Hughes since the show's inception in 2010. Married to fellow actor Kevin McNally, the star got to work with her husband after he was cast as Horace Bryant in Downton. "No one told me it was going to happen, and when Kevin said he'd got a part in Downton, I thought he was winding me up," she told The Express. Adding that they got to film a lot of scenes together, Phyllis revealed that she and Kevin thoroughly enjoyed working together. So, how did it all start? The couple began dating in 1994 after crossing paths on the miniseries, Love and Reason, and 2 years later they welcomed their son, David. After 17 years together, Phyllis and Kevin decided to tie the knot in 2011. "My husband, Kevin, is my closest confidant. That's the way it should be with a partner," Phyllis raved to The Guardian. "We make sure we speak to each other every day even if one or both of us is away working. It's important to maintain contact, even if it's only to discuss the car tax. I didn't want to date another actor because I thought they were vain. I always used to say that I would never have one in my house, but you can't legislate for love.